joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Well, I have the second part of my anniversary gift, which I got two new smart dolls. The first opening just being the video before this one, where I got smart doll Mariah, who's now dressed up in Casey's former outfit here. She's just in the background saying, hey, hi everyone. So she's there, but I got an Utter Chaos bundle, which I opened with her. The second part is I got smart doll Dimension with an Utter Chaos bundle. So I got very lucky for my anniversary of being married 21 years this October. I'm just going to open up here. Now, if you're new to Smart Doll, they come effectively in a box of about the size, and the bag inside, it's almost like the box is made for the bag or the bag is made for the box. I'm not sure exactly what, but once you open it up, you get a Smart Doll. So it has on the front, keep calm and carry a Smart Doll. The bags are lovely. Now, as one of you mentioned in the previous video, I don't think they're the same quality as the previous bags either, where they had the stiff points. These ones are more loose, if that makes, the fabric isn't as starched, so they don't keep their shopping as well. These are considered more like in New Zealand, if you get, you know, those sort of bags that have like the crisscross, design on them for your fruit and veggies and things. I consider them more like that, whereas the ones before, oh my goodness, best book carriers ever. So if you make the bag backwards, these dolls are so big, I'm sorry, I'm basically stretching to try and get it in. You have to bear with me. Once you put the bag down, your smart doll will be in a L shape in the bag, and your accessory box will be to the side. So they're very, very, the packaging is just exceptionally well designed. Like, everything is designed to fit, which is lovely. So you get this box, and you can see Smart Doll designed by Choo here. This will have the standard things that come with your Smart Doll, a wig and a stand, and it will have any accessories you purchase with your Smart Doll, or in this case it'll have one of the Utter Chaos bundles I purchased. So put that one over there, and then for the bag, the reason I buy these, the beautiful dolls. So this is Dimension who I'm pulling out. They are big dolls, like 1/3 BJD dolls. If you stretch out her body and put it to the hand, you can see, excuse my PJs, she is a long doll. Now I have quite a few smart dolls. This is my 10th one. In the background I have, point in the right direction Lisa, Smart Doll Felicity, Fortitude, Monday, Justice, Moment, Reflection. Genesis is actually behind Casey sitting down. So Genesis is hiding behind Casey, and Casey is Smart Doll Starlight in the milk here. And then Mariah, obviously I got 10th doll Dimension. Yes, I'm very, very lucky, and I do love these dolls. I think they're well designed. They're easy to, oh my goodness, her face is fabulous. Wow, she is a pretty doll. She came with they're like the dark grey, almost purpley colour. It's like a dark grey with a purpley. Now, if you watch my previous ones, normally they come with a grey, and before that they came with a standard white. And then I was amazed because Mariah came with white ones with the black band, which I was just fabulous. Now I've got one with this. I saw the dolls when they first came in, but I didn't check, you know, I just had a look, make sure they're all in there. I was more concerned about making sure the Utter Chaos bundle was in there. So I've got some different coloured lingerie with my dolls. Wow, she is beautiful. Just look at the size of her. Oh yes, I am very, very happy I got her. Her eyes are incredibly different. So are her eyebrows actually. I think she has the thickest eyebrows of all my dolls. Fortitude's pretty close. We will have a look up close with her. I'm going to look at her second. First off, let's get the camera down and look what I got in my accessories box. Okay, so just opening up the box here. Boop. So first off, I'll get out the things that come standard with every doll, which is the wig. So she has a cocoa wig here. And there should be stand. Now with these stands, I love that the flesh tone of which different doll you get comes at the top of the stand. So for example, if you brought a Coco girl, so a dark skin, this part here would be dark skinned. So I love little details like that with the dolls. That is the standard telescopic scan, and then you get this, which comes with all your smart dolls, which is basically a bit of reading, a bit of haha. It's got a bit of haha in it, but these come with all your dolls, and it's basically showcasing Mariah, who is the doll, which I guess from what I've read all the smart doll site, started it all for Danny. And I don't think it's particularly that model, maybe. It could be, I don't really know, but she is the doll who effectively started it all, which is why I ended up falling in love with her and the Utter Chaos bundle. So, okie dokie. So, I've seen people opening these, and it looks pretty much as similar. There are things that I got in the Chaos bundle which were double ups, and there are a couple of things which I'm super excited are double ups. One being the first one I'm going to pull out, which is the stand. Now this stand Mariah's actually using at the moment. I was testing it before. I love, love, love this tripod stand. And I can easily see it being fantastic for jumping poses, etc. Someone was saying just use a screwdriver to do this when you put them in the air and, you know, obviously balance out the base. I love the stand. So that is something that's awesome. I showcased this in the previous video. I put it on poor Mariah while she was bald. This is another thing that I love. Unfortunately for New Zealand, we're now coming into summer. So while the other side of the world's getting colder and going into their winter, we are going into summer. So it's not really rain jacket type of weather, but next year when it starts to get cold and the winter starts coming in, I so can see one of my girls wearing this to Starbucks. So that is super cute. I love that. There is another eye cradle. So another eye cradle. I'm not a fan of the eye cradles. Honestly, I don't mind some eye putty. I've got ball jointed dolls, so I'm used to it. Now the new things. This is a smart doll face mask. It's very la-di-da looking. Now, my feelings on this is it's super cute. I don't mind it that much, but I would rather have had a dolly accessory. Meh, that's what you do. When you buy Utter Chaos bundles, you cannot complain. He gives you so many warnings. I mean, you can still complain, but you can't say, I want my money back, because he gives you so many warnings, you know, sort of thing, to basically warn you that you might not get things you like. And that's 100% truth. So I will wear this and I will like it, but I would have rather had a dolly thing. And then this is what I super duper wanted. So in the previous opening with Mariah, there was a mummy outfit and like a boob tube sort of thing. It's totally not my style. I like feminine clothing. I like girls to look like girls, basically, which is why I make so many dresses, things. I like things that are pretty, and my eyes are pretty. And then the mummy tube, I can see the post-apocalyptic side of it and all that sort of stuff, but I think that caters to a different sort of person. This, however, caters to me. This is so cute and so gorgeous. I love this. When I saw someone else opening up this, I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I get that. So I am very excited about this. I absolutely love it. And I will be trying this on Dimension. And I've brought up some Smart Doll official jeans. I think these are the Hiroshima. Are they called the Hiroshima? I'm not sure. Some official Smart Doll jeans here, which I'm going to put on Dimension with this. She's going to look very modern and it'll be exciting. But we need to have a look at her up close. Let's do it. Okay, I love getting Smart Dolls who I consider beautiful. You know, I consider most Smart Dolls beautiful, but ones that I choose, I like to think there's every time I buy a different one, I've brought them for a little something different in them. Now her eyes are quite dark. I'm going to put them up to the light there, but can you see? It's almost like she has an almost gothic makeup. Can I get that purple tint in her makeup here? I think the camera's slightly picking it up with the spotlight going pretty much on her face. In here is a dark, dark purple surrounded by black into lashes. And she has purple eyes. So let's see if we can get it on that side. You can see the hints of color in there. She is, I don't know if there's been other Smart Dolls before with different colored eyeshadows, but I quite hope that more Smart Dolls are brought out with eyeshadow, because I like it. It adds something, just that little lady touch to it, and I think she looks fabulous with this dark purple. I can see quite a few customs of her being done as a goth girl. In fact, for me, she is going to be not heavily goth or anything like that, but a bit on the, you know, a bit one of those people that's a bit on the dark side. Maybe a tiny bit sarcastic, looks a bit at the life a bit, you know, so one of those ones that stands back and has something silly to say when when everybody's panicking, just like, okay, all right, everybody just stop being stupid, it doesn't matter. One of those sorts of people, you know. She has a beautiful open mouth. Can I get that in if I move it back? So she has an open mouth, which the top part is open. And yes, you know how I go on about the indents in the mouths. Let's get the black here. So that mouth is not straight, not flat. It has an indent here, and the teeth part is inside there. I love that. And doesn't she have a cute little sticky out nose? Look at that. Look at that profile. So incredibly gorgeous. Her eyebrows. I mean, Fortitude has pretty thick eyebrows. I'll have to look at them up close later on, but look at her eyebrows. She has quite thick eyebrows going on as well. I can seriously see this girl getting a nose ring and some earrings, which is something I may look into. And she is good, definitely getting that black top. But coming down to here, I also don't have this. So to me, this is a dark gray with a hint of purple in, which just, again, just goes with her eyes, just goes with her makeup. What a lovely touch. I'm sure that would be done on purpose. I wouldn't say it's just full dark grey. It definitely has a hint of colour in there, which is great. And of course, with these new undies they have with Smart Doll, the future is in your hands printed around, which I think is just so incredibly cool. Going back to her body, I know that a lot of you who watch me know what Smart Dolls are, but I just like to do this just for the sake, if someone's new, it takes 2 minutes of my time to explain. Smart Dolls are like, they aren't considered ball jointed dolls in that they aren't strung. So they're called hinge dolls is what I see a lot of people refer to them as. They have all the articulation of a strung ball jointed doll, and that they can move their head from side to side, they can look down, they can look up, they have the shoulder movement out and the rotation, they have the ball on, it's like a hinge with a ball at the end. It's hard to explain. They have the elbow movement where they can move their hand right back and put their hand onto their shoulder. The hand is removable and you can change that with different types of hands. You can get hand packs to change it with. I didn't show this on Mariah's one. I completely forgot. There's also movement under the chest here. So you have this upper movement. And this also allows you to remove the chest and change her boob volume, basically. Whether she has some pushed up boobs, some small boobs, or some holy moly boobs. This on the back is where you put your stand. So all Smart Dolls come with this in, which is basically easy to cover up. If you don't like it, you can get yourself one of those stands that goes around the waist if you're not into stands that stick in. I love the stands that stick in because it gives so much posability, and it's really easy to hide in photos. They have the hip movement here at the upper leg, so you can do all sorts of movements there. You know, she can be doing some star jumps. They have the knee movement here, so it can go back and it goes up to here. The knee does not rotate, or at least very, very little. Very, very little rotation. And they have the ankle rotation. Just showing the feet here if you're new. Like most strung dolls or ball jointed dolls, they are pretty much an art doll. So there is a lot of tension attention given to little details. See, these are rubbery. They're really cool that they're rubbery. You can pose them and put things through them. I love playing with my smart dolls. So she is absolutely gorgeous. She's certainly unique in her looks compared to the other girls. I always say, I think out of the smart dolls, for prettiness, classic prettiness in a doll, Genesis and Moment are right up there. Genesis and Reflection. Genesis, Moment, and Reflection are right up there in prettiness. They're not my favorite dolls though. My favorite doll is Casey, who's in the anime style. Smart doll is considered into two categories. Anime, such as Mariah here with the bigger eyes, and the smaller eyes are called the semi-realistic, where they're going more for that classic ball jointed doll look. But when I'm buying dolls, I always try each time to get something that my other dolls don't have, a different sort of mouth, a different sort of eye shape or eye color or shadow or something like that. Sometimes it can be the wig, but generally wigs you can just buy one you want if you don't like it. But just something within their facial features that makes me say, oh my goodness, that's gorgeous, you know. Let's get the camera down and let's give her some hair. Time for her spa day. I haven't picked a name yet for Mariah. I want something cute. I've already decided that Mariah's the coffee shop owner. Oh, with Dimension, I feel like she would be either an owner of a store that's kind of punkish, maybe some punk clothing or something, or maybe a Hot Topic worker or something along those lines. She's just giving me those almost semi-rebellious teenage vibes. All my girls are 20 plus. Maybe I'll make her 19. Definitely not 18. None of them strike me as teenagers, to be honest. They all strike me as young women. But she's just giving me those sorts of vibes. So I'm thinking on a name like Rochelle or something like that that'll really speak out on those sorts of vibes. So this wig is very much like the wig we got in the opening with Mariah in the Utter Chaos bundle. I don't have it here because I've already put it into my ball jointed doll box accessories. But yeah, so maybe the people who thought this was Dimensions wig with the other one, I don't know. To me it looks too round in here, whereas the one that came in the Utter Chaos bundle, I don't know. I always thought it was a bit like Starlight's wig. Now my darling, I just want you to look semi at me. This is what I do. Half the time it doesn't work for camera, even though it always works off camera. I basically put my finger on the top, I find the bottom edge, and then I just pull down. And then I hold it, go to the other side. Of course it's not going to work again, is it, darling? It's always the way it goes, and then I pull down. Nope, I got it. So that's what I do. You find your own thing. Obviously with gloves it's a lot harder. There we go. Pull it down. Put the side. You see how I'm adjusting it here? It does make a dog's dinner of the wig, the way I'm doing it, but a little brush is always fun on your dolls. I'm sorry, my darling. There we go. Now we don't want to leave it like that because she looks like she's one of those aliens with a giant forehead. We'll leave that for the blue girls, eh? The blue alien girls. Oh, I would love to get Singularity. I'm not so much into Anomaly. I think Anomaly was her name, the zombie one. I mean, I'm not ruling her out. I'm not into Kabuki. I know a lot of people are into Kabuki. I'm not into Kabuki. And I'm not sure about Anomaly. I'm kind of halfway. It's one of those things, but I definitely love Singularity. I am definitely thinking Rochelle for her name. She looks to me to be very punk vibes. And I might get a tiny stud off, say, somewhere like AliExpress. You know, you can get those stud stickers, and giving her a nose stud. And also maybe getting some of those magnetic, I probably can make it myself actually, some of those magnetic earrings that you see on the Etsy girls. I'm making them. I'll have a look. Just giving her that sort of thing. I don't really have a punk girl, so this will be something pretty cool. I mean, Monday's a bit sarcastic, but she's sarcastic worker rather than sarcastic punk, if that makes sense. This is, oh, I love her. I love her. Yeah, she's my Rochelle. My darling, you are my Rochelle. Welcome to the family. So what I'll do now is I'll give you a bit of a demo on dressing. Let's put the camera way back. Excuse me a second. If you're new to Smart Doll, which I know a lot of you aren't, but if you are, you can remove them like this. And it just makes dressing them so much easier. Even when I'm putting on my sleeveless dresses in the background there, I just pull their arms off when I put the dress on. It just makes it just easier when pulling it up. You don't have to fuss with the arms. This will look absolutely silly with a sports bra on underneath, my dear. So let's get rid of that. Excuse me, darling. Boop. I've got a white one of these now. I've got a grey, purple grey one of these now. And I've got the standard medium grey one, and I've got lots of the white ones, the previous white ones. This is going to be annoying to open up with gloves. Open up one of these things with gloves can be doop. I did have a bit of a whoopsie the other day. I think it's on Genesis' hand, which is why she's wearing the kitty meow meow hands at the moment. I had been painting. I was so silly. I'd been painting and I got black paint stain on my hand, and when I did something with her, it stained her hand. So I'm hoping I can wash it off, but I always try and be careful with them. I was just a bit upset because I was so silly. Okay, so let's see. So, you know, they are just like BJD artist dolls. You got to be careful about staining. You got to be careful, especially with blacks and reds. What's another color which stains a lot? Green. I've always had green as a bit of an issue. So blacks, reds, and greens. Of course, whites are always good to put underneath. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? That's super awesome. I love you. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm still waiting on Mariah's name. I want a name which reflects. She's got obviously being a coffee shop owner, she loves people. She's very welcoming. It's a small coffee shop because she always wanted to have her own business. She's competing with the big ones like Starbucks and stuff like that, but she just wanted that family feel. It's a dream since she was a kid sort of thing. That name will eventually come to me. Why can't I get that out from under there, Lisa? What's wrong with you, darling? Are you having a moment with her? Ah, there we go. Ha ha! I can put on a doll arm. I did it. All right, let's get through this one. My phone has been beeping for anyone that's listening. I bet it's my best friend messaging me, because he was having a break just before, and maybe he's back. Could be my other friend. We're messaging. I'll have a look soon. Oh, I always take for ages on my videos. I am the most unprofessional doll reviewer person ever. But I have been lucky in that I've get things sent to me from all over the place. I'm very fortunate. I don't make a lot of money off YouTube. I work, but I make enough. So it's good. But I want to keep my channel always as me, which is basically completely silly sometimes. And completely with the toys that I love and the things that I love, and communicating with the people I love, which, you know, there's lots of doll channels out there, and I try and always keep up with them, and I have my favorites and all that sort of stuff. Just people who I could see myself sitting down one day with a cup of tea and saying, oh, I want to see your doll room. Show me your doll room. Just let me die in your doll room. And after all that blabbering about nothing really important, doesn't she look amazing? She looks just so incredibly amazing with that top. And so with the jeans, you can take off the feet and put the jeans on. I'm not going to do that on camera. I will actually put the photos of her on Instagram when I've done this. I'll put on these. I'll put on, this isn't a Smart Doll, but I might put on, no, I won't. I'll put on some Smart Doll socks. These are like clothing protectors. I don't have any shoes for her. I've just realized I don't have any shoes for her. Oh my goodness, Casey, how could we do this? Casey's over here going, oh my God, Mum, how could you do this? I will put these shades with her, which I think is fabulous. I will have some shades on her. She just strikes me as someone who would be wearing some darker shades. I will look into those earrings and things. I will put those on Instagram. I'm gonna put those photos on Instagram. If you don't know my Instagram, check out Toys Dolls Fun. I am absolutely in love with this doll. I'm so happy to have her. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. I am going to get her dressed in these jeans. Maybe have a play with the hands. Official Smart Doll jeans, some socks. I don't have any shoes, which I can't believe we forgot, right, Casey? Casey's over here and she's like, Mom, we have no shoes. For her, how can I have no shoes? I'll get her dressed up. I'll put the photos to Instagram. I absolutely love her. I highly recommend I mention it. She's absolutely stunning and I do like this. I'm hoping that more dolls come out with makeup on because that would be unbelievable. If you like this video and if you're a doll lover or toy lover, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do have a doll haul video coming up soon, which should interest some of you. I found some cheap brats on AliExpress that are official from a licensed dealer. Just seconds. See you in the next video and have a lovely day. Bye bye.